Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to A Clash of Kings. When we left off, I was actually not busy at all, but over the past few days, I have had to look after a couple of things, real-life commitments and so forth. I do believe that the main reason was my housemate's sister had her dog over here, and we needed to take care of it while she arrived back here from South Africa. So yes, that's just a little bit of an explanation there for you. I do apologize, but we did have to take care of him, and, well, it's quite a difficult job when he is, well, he's one of those dogs that likes to be with their owner, and when they're not very happy at all. So, yes, we did have to comfort him quite a bit, and there we have it. So yes, I'm not really a dog person. I do like dogs, but I am much more a cat person, I do believe. So, yes, when we left off, we had taken Harvest Hall, and we had Sir Jasper Rivers as well as King Elias of House Reformia leveling up. So, let us head over here. Now, what are we doing with Jasper? Well, I think we are leveling up his charisma, to be honest. So let's get him another in leadership. It might be a good idea to make him a vassal. Maybe. Maybe once he gets 18 in strength, and maybe a little bit more in pathfinding as well. Who knows? But yes, I think leadership will be fine for him. And yes, King Elias is also leveled up, which is great. So what are we going to do here? Well, if we level up our intelligence one more, then we'll have a chance to level up our engineering, our persuasion, our pathfinding, and our trainer skill. Goodness me, that is impressive. So I think we're probably going to be taking engineering here, as well as trainer. 2,413 weapon points, really? Okay, well, apparently, we need to level up our weapon master a little bit so that we'll be able to spend those points. But at the moment, it doesn't look as though that's going to happen. We only have 12 in agility, and we need 15 to make our weapon master skill go up any further. So, yes, that will be a little bit unfortunate, I think. Well, no matter. We are going to be heading on to Evenfall Hall, and, well, are we? You see, the thing is, I'm going to be taking a vote here because many of you have stated that you'd like to upgrade to version 1.4, but unfortunately that is not yet released, and I do believe you know that, but I'm just confirming that. I do believe that is not released yet, and once it is, I have stated that I am going to be upgrading to that, because as far as I'm aware, 1.3 makes the troop wages absolutely monstrous, and, well, as you can probably see at the moment, there's no way I would be able to have 415 units with only 15,000 weekly cost. It would probably be, I don't know, 50,000 weekly cost or something along those lines. I've read all of your comments regarding the 1.3 wages, and, well, I'm very scared about them, that's for sure. But, yes, other than that, I am going to be taking a vote closer to the time when 1.4 is going to be released, and the vote will probably pertain to two different options. We have, well, quite a few options in regards to what we are going to do about it, but one of them would be to play through relatively normally. The progression would be quite normal, and we wouldn't have as many fiefs and so forth. We wouldn't have a lot of the land, but that is only because I do believe the starting quest is different. They've improved the starting quest rather considerably, as well as a couple of other things, new tournaments as well. That would be rather cool. I do believe one of you mentioned in the comments what changes there were, so thank you very much for that. And, well, I am looking forward to 1.4, although the wages are going to be a little more challenging, which I suppose is a good thing in many ways, but also very bad for me. I am terrible with managing money, of course. So, yes, we're just going to be heading in here, and we'll lead our soldiers in an assault. Now, I do believe we lost quite a few units in that last siege at Harvest Hall, so let's see what we can do. Now, I'm hoping that these fellows, in their castle layout, are going to be a little easier than the previous one, because that one definitely showed us who's boss. So let's try to get elite longbowmen in a good position, and we'll send all of our other units up here. That reminds me, actually, I really should have put our forest bandits at the front, or at least at the top of our party, so that they can head in first. At the moment, we're losing heavy knights and mounted sergeants, mainly due to the fact that we have no fodder whatsoever. We only have good units at the front, which is Well, a little bit rude of me to say that, really. I don't really want to call Forest Bandits fodder, but they are not as good as the heavy knights that we are so far losing, which is unfortunate, to say the least. But, never mind. I do believe we will have a very good chance of taking this. I'm hoping that our elite longbowmen will continue to do their jobs, and I'm pretty sure we will have a mighty good chance. Oh no, we're continuing to lose people. I have 9 in surgery. Are you serious? Okay, well, 9 in surgery apparently is not enough. We need a little bit more than that, I think, Elias. Well, you're going to need to get some experience, aren't you, to level up to the next level, so, we need to get in there, that's for sure. Getting in there would be half the battle, and we would most likely be able to get a couple of kills. This is where a parting the ways ability would be amazing. We could part our units like the Red Sea, and then we could just walk on through. That would be amazing. But unfortunately, that is not yet implemented. Hopefully, maybe in the very near future with Mountain Blade Bannerlord. No, it's not coming very soon, is it? Unfortunate. But yes, I'm hoping that they'll just be able to make it such an incredible game that we'll be able to play it for years to come, as Mountain Blade Warband has proven. Very, very nice. So, we are almost in. We are almost into the garrison here, and we are continuing to lose a huge amount of units. Wow, to elite Stormlands Man-at-Arms as well, which is actually very strange. Okay, well, props to them, I have to admit. I am very impressed with their defense so far. They are proving to cause us quite the difficulty. So let's get out our two-handed sword and teach this fellow a lesson. Yes, that's what you get. Now, there is one more fellow here hiding behind the turrets. We're going to deal some damage to him. There we are. Goodbye. And now, we are going to do what Elias does best. And that is, of course, to cull the herd. We are going to just absolutely massacre everyone down here, hopefully, with black fire. And let us just see here. 8 damage took out someone? Goodness me, okay. Well, apparently my reach is not long enough to kill these guys. So now I'm wondering, should I jump down there? Should I jump down there? Maybe. Okay, let's do it. We're going to try and do this strategically, okay? So let's get out our shield. We're going to jump off here, jump on the railings, and then we're going to jump down here and take out the archers. No! How dare you shoot me? We're going to take out the archers first, because they do seem to be, well, actually doing quite a lot of damage, which is very unfortunate. Yes, there we are, thank you. And now we just need to block a couple of incoming arrows, and then we'll be able to thrust at this fellow in the back. Yes, there we go. Yes, you fight near that wall. That is exactly what we want you to do. So you fumble your attacks. Oh, yes. Okay, well, we've taken out all of the archers as far as I am aware. Oh, no, just 2 left. Okay. There we are. Very nice indeed. And are there any others in archery nests and so forth? No, it doesn't appear as though that is the case. But we are now going to have issues because, as you can see, we have a couple of units coming in from the reinforcements. So this is where we need to be very, very careful. We do not want them to come over here and teach us a lesson. That is for sure. But we do want to do 138 damage with a thrusting maneuver. Oh, yes. Okay, come on. Take these guys out. Oh, yeah. Come on. Maybe I should switch to Dark Sister. I'm not too sure. It is a little bit faster, but we are killing everyone in 1 hit. So I do believe that will be fine. It's going to prove us to be worthy of this particular siege. Now, what is going on with our archers here? They've actually fallen down. That is rather peculiar, I have to admit. Usually they are very sturdy when it comes to standing on battlements. They actually prefer not to fall if at all possible, I suppose. And I do believe this is the last remaining enemy reinforcements. So, yes, that will be it. And this castle will be ours. Now, that is where it reminds me. Do we want to head over to the Three Sisters? We probably do. Well, yes, as I was stating before, actually, I don't believe I fully explored all of our options previously. And I was speaking about the 2 options that we would have when we upgrade to 1.4. And one of them would be, of course, to progress normally to, well, have a couple of fiefs, maybe to have the Iron Islands only and start from there once again, and then we'll be participating in all of the new quests and gaining all of the new items, of course, because, believe it or not, this sword, I don't believe, is available in this version. So, yes, that's definitely something to take into account there. But on another note, what we could do as well, the other option is, of course, to start from where we are here. So I would obviously progress off screen as much as I could, and then maybe for the quests, I would jump in every now and again, and I'd show you the new quest. And we could probably do those other quests that we failed to do before, the ones that require certain situations to be fulfilled for it to work. So there is the kill count, 53 kills for us, 14 for Garrett, 6 for Drollo, very nice. And as you see here, we did lose 41 units. I cannot believe it. But we lost 7 knights, 17 mounted sergeants. Ouch, that has to hurt. But nevertheless, we did take them out. We have succeeded in our endeavors here, but unfortunately, it appears that we have lost a huge amount of units, and that is going to cause us quite a great deal of pain. Maybe in the future, who knows? But yes, at the end of this series, when update 1.4 is being released, what I will do is declare war on Dragonstone, and we will attempt to take King's Landing. Yes, so we will attempt to take it, but yes, at the moment it is not looking too good with our minimal forces. And as you see here, we have Archon Fenna with only 14 relation, and Clavis with only 18 or 16. I couldn't see that before it disappeared. So there it is. We have now taken this entire land, apart from this for some reason. I actually thought this was tied to Evenhall, but apparently not. It's tied to Stonehelm, perhaps. But I was actually thinking of leaving the rest of these Stormlands fiefs, because I would like to, well, head on to the Three Sisters if possible, because I think that might be a good idea if we are able to take this, give it to Fenna, and then maybe we will start with the Vale. Because one of you actually stated that Gulltown, in the comments quite a while ago, Gulltown has a really cool layout, and it actually has a unique layout in comparison to others. But yes, that would be very cool actually to try that out. So I'm thinking, shall we head back to the Iron Islands, rebolster our forces? I think we will. Let's head back there, and then what we'll do is, I think we'll place our forest bandits at the top here. We are going to be keeping them around, but 75 of these in the initial charge? Not entirely sure how, well, not entirely sure how effective that's going to be. But yes, I was actually just looking at Sir Harold. He had been taken prisoner? I had no idea that that was the case. Okay, that is bad of me. I really thought that we had all of our vassals up and going, but apparently Sir Harold was taken prisoner at some point. Goodness me, I must have forgotten about that, perhaps. Well, never mind. He has been released now, which I suppose is a good thing, and hopefully he'll be doing his very best. Oh. Interesting. It appears that they are attempting to take back Storm's End, so we are definitely going to want to pass by them, I think? Oh, actually, no. I think they were the good ones, but never mind. I do believe they only give you a little bit of morale, so I think we can leave that. So, let's just have a look. Who is attempting to siege? Oh my goodness. Well, they are definitely attempting this with some gusto, that's for sure. Okay, so we're going to be waiting here for some time. Oh, wow. They're just running away. I really thought they were going to attempt this. I was looking forward to defending it, that's for sure. Oh, well, never mind. I suppose we'll just level up a couple of our units here, and maybe go to intercept them? Well, I don't really know whether I should do that. I'm really surprised that the Stormlands is attempting to take things back, to be honest, because they are at war against House Targaryen, and oh, we have another vassal. I do believe a vassal has defected from House Dragonstone. I do believe another vassal has defected from Dragonstone and joined us, which is rather cool. And there is Daor. He is on his way over there. Now I'm thinking, I'm going to be speaking to him. 4,248 dinars added to the treasury. Very nice to see that. That is for sure. Now, we are going to be giving him some troops. So, yes, not too many, but we're going to be giving him some forest bandits. Let's give him about 40 of them. There we are, thank you. And now he has 258. A little bit more befitting a vassal of House Reformia. We are all known to have huge armies, of course. Oh, wow. It appears that a lot of people are defecting, or shall we say, renouncing their allegiance to Dragonstone, which is very peculiar because they have some pretty large territory to guard. So, not entirely sure what's going on there. Must be some land disputes or something of the like. That would probably make sense. Okay, so I'm just going to be speeding up time here. We're going to be heading all the way over to the Iron Islands, and once we arrive, we will be buying some additional food. Okay, so we have arrived at Pike, and we are now going to be purchasing as much food as we can get our hands on. Or shall we say Lordsport? Yes. And we're now going to be going to Pike, and we'll see what we can get here. So let's see. We can get some nice bread. Very nice. And that will be that. Oh, we have a lot of inventory space. I think I probably need a little bit more food, but unfortunately the stocks have now run out. Now I'm looking for Sir Felton flowers, if at all possible, because we do have a flower shield for him, so it would be very nice to equip that. That is for sure. Yes. Now, let's just see. We have a huge amount of people up here. Interesting. Oh, there he is! Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that I was able to find him. Okay. Greetings, fellow traveller. Would you join me for a mug of stout ale? Certainly. With whom do I have the pleasure of drinking? I am Sir Felton Flowers, the former Master of Arms at the Eyrie. I was promoted shortly after Lord John left to take up his position as Hand of the King in King's Landing, with most of his household following him. The Eyrie did, in truth, not need a Master of Arms, but who was I to question John Arryn's wisdom? It paid well, it was a position of fair respect for a man bastard-born, and I did not want for nothing. Things continued much as they had once Lady Lisa returned, though I confess I would have liked to beat that son of hers, a weak coward if ever I saw one, which is not what Lord John deserved. Anyway, recently a singer joined the household, a petty and shallow creature called Marillion. Sadly, however, the Lady Lisa is very fond of him. When he tried to assault, no! My maiden daughter, I beat him bloody with my own fists, and for that, Lady Lisa banished me. Not the singer, me! I had no choice but to send my family to live with my lord father in the Reach, and hit the road in search of work. I could well use a knight in my retinue. Yes, I shall not betray you, my lord. Very good. Okay, 1,200 silver coins. He's quite expensive, isn't he? Well, that's very nice. Great. I am very pleased with that. Now, I am hoping that I'll be able to learn a poem here. Yes, thank you very much. Just in case we do come across someone that would like to marry us. I was going to marry Fenna, but I'm not entirely sure whether Asher Greyjoy is on the table any further. So, we will see. We will see as time goes on, but if 1.4 is relatively close, then I think we're going to be having issues with that. That's for sure. So, let's get Sir Felton equipped, shall we? Let's get him over here, and we're going to be speaking to him. Now, let's go to his equipment. Thank you very much. He has stones. That's not going to do at all, is he? Well, he doesn't have 14 in strength, that's for sure, so we need to level that up a little bit. Let's give him some lordly mail gauntlets. This helmet. Oh, actually, he's wearing a good helmet already. Okay. Now, well, we can give him that shield, I suppose. So there he is. He is now Sir Felton Flowers. Oh, yes. Okay, so pot of wildfire there as well. Should we give him a horse? He can't use that. Ah, that's unfortunate. Let's see what kind of skills he actually does have. What? He does have 4 in riding, so he could use that. Interesting. Wait a minute. Oh. Never mind. Don't look at that. Yes, don't look at that. He was not trying to wield a horse in his hands. Oh yes, he was not trying to do that. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? Yes, that would be exceptionally crazy. Okay, so Alan, you're going to be getting some more leadership, I think. Then we'll go for some more in two-handed, and that will be fine. Okay, so I think now what we want to do is probably head on to the Three Sisters And we will be attempting to blitzkrieg them as much as we can, I suppose. And what I need to do first is head on over to White Harbor, because I do need some more food. We are having a couple of issues with food at the moment, so I think we need a couple more, and then we will be dealing a swift blow to the Three Sisters. And, oh, okay. Should I just say excellent? Because I have rewarded him with 200 coins first, and he hasn't really done much. And it appears that just saying excellent doesn't do much either, so yeah, that will be fine. Now, Sir Felton... What? Oh my goodness, I had no idea that that was being under siege. Okay, that is very strange. Well, never mind. But Sir Felton has leveled up, so that is good. Now, what kind of strength... Oh, he has 13 in strength. Very nice. So let's level up his power strike a little bit. How come he has no power strike? He has 3 in power draw. Well, maybe we need to give him a bow. That might be an idea. I'm surprised that he doesn't actually have a bow as default. Well, very strange. Well, we're going to be getting him one eventually. Hopefully rather soon. And look at that! Your relation with Archon Fenris deteriorated from 14 to 8 now. This is not good. Oh no. We are in a very bad spot with our potential future wife, who knows? And, oh, what is going on here? The runner arrives at the courtroom, and after you allow it, starts to tell dire news. My liege, a village is in great danger. The populace has some kind of strange sickness. They can hardly move, sweat and vomit, and the local wise woman has no cure for it. The lord of the village doesn't let anyone out for the moment, and is waiting on your orders. Dire news indeed. The quarantine should stay, but I will send in my best man to help. Yes. There we are. We lose 300 coins, but we gain some honor. Very nice. Okay, now what's going on here? Okay, just a couple of patrolmen doing battle with some bandits, and Drollo has now advanced. Trainer skill is doing a huge amount for us at the moment. Very, very nice to see that. That is for sure. Now let's head in here, get attacked by bandits apparently, as well. Yes. Okay, well, they are definitely going to regret attacking us, that's for sure. When they get a look at Jasper's armor, they are just going to run away in the opposite direction. Well, let's just see who can kill this first. Drollo or Brendan? Go on. Come on. Place your bets. Who's going to win first? Well, they're both as feeble as each other, apparently. They're not able to get any damage on this guy whatsoever. Really? Okay, there we are. Drollo was eventually able to take him out. That was impressive, to say the least. Now, wait a minute. Oh, there are a couple of other bandits. Is that one up there? What is that? That's a dummy, isn't it? That is impressive. Wow. Okay. I actually thought that was a real person, but apparently it is just a dummy. Yeah, look at that. That's impressive. Wow. Okay. Spooky, but impressive. So, let's see. Ah, yes, very nice. Thank you very much, White Harbor. You have a huge amount of food here. That is great. Now, anything else I want to do here? I don't believe so. Now, let's just head on to Sisterton. I do believe we're going to take Sisterton first. Give that to Fenner as quickly as we can. Now, Mance Raider is still running around, which is not great. Return them to their master, I do believe, is the way to go. Let's just take a look at that, actually. Yeah, you gain 30 coins. If we had helped them on their way, then we would have lost honor, I do believe, or renown. 543 units? Really? Oh my goodness. Well, they don't really have anything to worry about, really. I mean, the Elite Sistermen Spearmen, they are probably the highest level units there. But they're most likely just going to fall before us, hopefully. Well, never mind. Let's just level up Drollo to begin with here. Let's get him some more in agility. Are we going to get him more in agility? Is that even worth it? Well, I suppose it will make him move faster. We can get him some more in Power Strike just in case he does get into melee, but really, I'm at a loss at what to spec him into, but there it is. Okay, that should be fine. So, let's head into Sisterton, and we will see. Oh, wait a minute, we can't actually do that just yet, because we're not at war with them, so let's take a hostile action, and attempt to forcefully recruit some villagers. That's probably not going to work out too well. So, what can we do? We want to engage some of their villagers, if possible. Oh my goodness. Well, this is not a good thing, is it? Look at this. Look at how many units they have. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to end this episode off here, and next time on Clash of Kings, I will look at your comments to see whether we should actually attack the Three Sisters or not, or whether we should eliminate the Stormlands once and for all. Because at the moment, the Stormlands have taken back nothing apart from this one here. So do you want us to crush the Stormlands once and for all, or shall we crush the Three Sisters, or be crushed by the Three Sisters instead? Because, as you see, they do have, well, I would say over 1,000 units stationed here, and nothing at Sisterton, but you can imagine that they are most likely going to be retaliating immediately, so that's going to be rather difficult to say the least. But let me know in the comments what you think, and I will then make a decision on what we should do. So, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.